Hey, what's going on? It's Tsai here. So today I want to do another review about another high-ticket coaching program or mastermind called Million Dollar Creation. And this is by a really famous funnel hacker, Peng Joon. If you know Peng Joon, he's really famous in the funnel hacking world, like ClickFunnels world, right? He was a speaker in Funnel Hacking Live. So he's really famous there, right? And he also won multiple like 2 Comma Club X award, which means he made 8 figures just by selling courses, right? So the reason why I joined his program because I think he was good and I should learn something from him, right? And you may ask, hey Nick, why did you join so much mastermind? So if you watch my video, you know I joined a lot of them, right? I was in Russell Brunson's like 2 Comma Club coaching program. I also was in Todd Browne's like coaching program. I also joined like Dan Henry, so many of them, right? So the reason why is because I was in all-in mode, right? So last year's I made a decision. I really want to learn from the best of best. So this is one program I joined, but I didn't actually continue this program. And I kind of feel disappointed about this program though. So in this video, I want to show you my review of this program. Right. And before I do my review, I want to let you know I'm not a hater because I know those gurus, they like to frame people who say bad thing about them as hater. But guess what? I have my own business. I've been doing online business for 10 years. I was an Amazon seller. I was selling on Udemy. Also, I'm the top affiliate of ClickFunnels. So the only thing I don't sell is I don't sell people how to success for high ticket. Right? I don't sell people like $5,000 program to teach them how to make money online. And that's a problem with those gurus. They don't really run this real business. They just teach you how to make money online. And that's how they make money online. And most of the real business owners, the people that are running a real business, they all see those gurus as charlatan, like snake oil salesman. So it's not only me. If you call me a hater, you have to call those millionaire haters as well. So that's it. So without further ado, let's start our review. What is Million Dollar Creation? So Million Dollar Creation is basically a program from Peng Joon. It's basically a coaching program. So you will get access to his live training and also his members area. And also there are some bonuses like technical training, or sometimes they have some live event. Right, so Peng Joon is really great about like public speaking, selling on stage, and also creating those information products. And he's really charismatic, and he got really great story. Like if you watch his stories, you can see, wow, he was a nobody, but right now he's become really famous public speaker. And that's the reason why I joined his program, because I really want to be like him. And you can see that they work really hard to make you implement whatever they are teaching, right? So they have some homework, and if you do the homework, you have some like lotteries that like you can get some bonuses, and also you will get access to some of those training program like live event of him or like online event for free. So you can see that they tried their best to over deliver. Right, but here's some problem with this program, especially in this coaching program. The first one is there's no original idea, right? For example, all the content he was teaching is something that I can learn from somewhere else, right? So, for example, I was in Russell Brunson's coaching program. I also joined like Frank Kern's coaching program. So, and I always see that he's kind of like just like aggregate everything he learned from elsewhere and put them together, but there's no original framework. And also another part is the most time what he taught is framework. So for example, if I was get a coaching call with Todd Browne, Todd Browne will tell me all the details I have to take care, right? For example, I should not use past tense. I should use present tense in my copy. Or for example, I should not put my button like down in a page. I should make it really easy to find for our customer, right? So those are all details. So if you want to tell if someone is a real guru or someone is fake, you can tell it by if they can really tell you a lot of details. And Todd Browne, like one of my mentor, I really like him. He's really great about detail. He will say, hey, you should not say this, you should say that. And he can give you so much insight, not only the framework. But Peng Joon is another opposite. Like most of time, all he gave is framework. He will give you 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. So it's really easy to remember. The problem is if you really know copywriting, you know all the demons are in details. The demons are in detail, and that's how you can tell if someone is a guru or someone is a charlatan, right? So that's a problem I got with this program because basically it's all framework. And sure, sometimes he will share some principles like business principles or marketing principles, but the problem is there's no principle that you cannot learn from books. So if I can learn from books, why should I join your program to learning those principles? Especially if you are been doing marketing or you have been doing online business for many years. You already know that. You already know that you want to increase your lifetime value. You already know that you have to optimize your conversion rate. And sure, there are some tips and hacks I found is valuable, but it may not worth the price, right? Because I know the price of this program is getting more expensive right now, right? So you really want to ask yourself if you want to join. Do you want to pay the price? Actually, what I can say is that if you do the research yourself, you can save a lot of money. Another thing is some of his content won't be applicable for many of our business. For example, he will teach like a content multiply formula, right? It's like you create a video, then you repurpose them into articles, into like blog post, into like your Instagram like post, right? The problem is in order for you to implement that, you need a team. You need a big team. You need to hire designers. You need to hire social media manager. You need to hire an editor. But it's really hard for a small business to hire so many people for their business. You have to know that his team got more than 30 members, right? So that's really hard for a small business to implement the same thing as him. Another one is he will teach you like book funnels or how you can do webinars. The problem is if you really want to do that, you need a high ticket program. You need a really expensive product that you can sell and profit. Because if you know like the Facebook ad is really expensive nowadays, if you really want to run book funnel, you want to know that most of the profit is in the back end, is in the upsell, right? So if you don't have those things in place, it's really hard for you to implement that. And also webinars, you know that webinars normally work for some niche, like business niche, like how to make money on a niche. If you are in some niche that people don't normally pay for high ticket, it's really hard for you to profit in those niche. So you may say that, hey Nick, you can just implement whatever makes sense to you, right? You don't have to implement everything. When we read book, we just learn from whatever makes sense to us, right? Yeah, I agree with that totally. And the problem is in their refund policy, right? So if you join, you will see they have a refund guarantee. And they will say if you don't 3x your investments in a year, you can request a refund. But you have to 100% implement what they taught in your training. The problem is, what's the definition of 100% implementation, right? Because you don't have a criteria, you don't have a list. You should do this, you should do that, you should do this. No. And when you actually request a refund, they will show you a form and you have so much thing you need to do, and they didn't actually give you this form at the first place. So you have no idea what are the things you need to do in order to be qualified to get a refund, right? So they say that, you need to do webinars, you need to do like content multiply formula, you need to do book funnels, you need to spend ads on Facebook, you need to do this, to do that. And you may not implement everything. Just as I said, when we are running business, we don't implement everything we learned. We implement whatever makes sense to us. So that's the first time I realized it's actually a fake money back guarantee, right? They fake it, they make you feel you have no risk. No, you have a big risk. So they are the one who define what does it mean to 100% implement. So I'm really disappointed with that. But that's all I can do. I just created a review video for that. So who is this program for? I would say that if you are a newbie, if you know nothing about marketing, and if you, in your time zone, you don't feel comfortable taking courses from the state, his program can be convenient for you because his coaching call are hosted in Asia time. And also if you are running Asian market, like Singapore, Malaysia, or Hong Kong, or you are in some kind of like making money online business, you teach people how to make money online, his program can work for you. But if you are agency, if you are an e-commerce seller, or if you are some kind of like coaches, but you are not selling super expensive product or programs, the thing may not work for you, to be honest with you. Right, so that's all I can say, and that's my honest review. I have nothing to sell here. So I know those gurus will say, "Oh, they create those bad reviews for me because they want to promote their program." No, I don't have any program to promote right now, so I have nothing to sell here. This is my honest disappointment after taking these courses. So that's all I can say. And also, if you really want to learn, the best way you can learn marketing is by two ways. The first one, reading, podcast, and YouTube. The second one is join a community, join a group. And it doesn't have to be an expensive mastermind, because sometimes a cheap group can work as well. And what you want to do is you want to find people who are working in the business. They are doing the business that you are doing and or you want to do, and you can learn the first-hand experience from them. If you really want to be a fake guru, you can learn from those fake gurus. You can become their student. You can learn whatever they are faking their portfolio or they are faking their testimonial. But if you really want to run a real business, right? If you want to do agency, if you want to run e-commerce, you have to learn from those people who are already success in those groups. And guess what? The real guru, the real expert, they don't have a high ticket program. They will share those information for free to you if you become their friends. So the best way is reading and networking with the people in those business. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you soon in the next video.